Hi, you all. It's going to be interesting just to see who we get coming in here. I sort of haven't really scheduled a StreamYard for a while, so it will be interesting just to see who we get. And of course, I do have the StreamYard link here in the chat. But yeah, only for channel subscribers and people who I know. And sorry about that, but it's just sort of the way things have got to be these days with all the trolls and bots and goodness knows what coming up onto YouTube these days. So here we are. I've got a cup of coffee here, and hopefully we get a few people coming up. We've got alerts jumping up everywhere, so just bear with me on that, and hopefully we get a few people coming up. Oh, cool gamer. Hi there. Great to see you. Oh, alerts jumping up here everywhere. Ding, ding, ding. But anyways, that's what it is. And yeah, I certainly hope we get a few people coming in. Cool gamer. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in here. Really, really appreciated to see you. So we'll just see what's happening there and see who comes in. And of course, hopefully we can have a bit of fun, and you know, some people can come and share a bit of news about your channels and all of that. But I guess we'll just see what happens here. And yeah, I've got a few alerts of a few lives sort of been going on, so I don't know if some of those lives are still going on now or not. Let's see if I can get this up on my device too, because it can be a bit iffy catching up with or keeping up with chat on StreamYard. So hopefully we can get this thing up and working, and keep up with a few messages. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Just see if I can get that up, and hopefully we don't get any sound feedback or anything. Can be pretty hard with StreamYard with that going on, and I should really get a few messages out and tell a few people I'm live, but I guess we'll see what happens there. They may come, they may not. It's sort of hard to say. And oh, Pixel Chick, hi there. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming by. It's really, really hard to keep up, I know. And of course, we all know that alerts will often get buried, so that's sort of what it is, and we all know how that is. But yeah, really, really great to see you, and you're most welcome. Yeah, let's get this out to Jocelyn. And we'll see if we can get a few people coming up. If we're lucky, I guess. Oh, TA Florida. Hi there, Troy. Yeah, thank you so much. It's really great to see you. Yeah, I've got StreamYard going because I actually, thanks to you, I've got another computer. Yeah, it was cheap and it's old, but it's got a lot more RAM than my other computer and a lot more memory, and it's running Windows 10, and so it seems to be able to run StreamYard. So, you know, a big, big, big thank you to you for that one. Really, really appreciate it. I don't know if I can hold a mirror up and show you. They not sort of show up. But yeah, that's basically what we've got here. Showing all the mess here. Yeah, you'll stay until 10%, then you have to save power till morning. Yeah, that's totally understood and fair enough. I don't know if you can see in the mirror that I'm holding up the computer I got, but yeah, that's a big thank you to you, Troy, that one. And it's running a lot better than what I had for StreamYard. So, I mean, it's a really, really huge help for my YouTube channel. And so appreciated. You don't know how much it's appreciated. I'll just see if I can get this sent out, and we get a few more people coming on here too. But yeah, I've cleaned my bank account out now. I'm getting this computer. Well, I did buy some burgers too yesterday, or whatever day it was. Was it Thursday? Whatever day it was when I went live. I went and got some burgers later on, some ground brisket beef burgers, and yeah, they were really good. And of course, some bacon and some sharp cheddar and some pickles to go into my burgers. So they were really good. So yeah, big thank you to that. Oh, well, you're most welcome, Troy. And that was really a huge help. Huge help. Yeah, we got alerts jumping up here everywhere. I've got to finish setting this thing up. I only picked this computer up yesterday, so I'm still setting it up and learning how to use it. And it's been a minute since I used Windows 10. I've been using Windows 7 and Windows 8 for the last, couple of years or whatever, because I've had old computers that only run that. So it's definitely been a minute since I've used Windows 10. So it'll take me a fair bit of setting up and getting used to that. And if anybody would like to come up, subscribers only, of course. And of course, the people I see in chat are all channel subscribers, obviously, because I've got it set to subscriber only mode. If you'd like to come up and share some channel stories or channel news or what have you, you're most welcome. I might just drop the link here again in chat because it's probably right near the top of chat and may not be showing up that easily. So dropping the link again. Yeah, that's the big issue with Windows 7 is the software issues. It's no longer supported. And, like Chrome and all the browsers aren't really working that well on it because it's sort of not getting updated anymore. And it used to work fine, but, the last 6 months, it's really been giving me issues, and that's because Windows said, or Microsoft said, oh, we're not going to support 7 anymore. And it wasn't actually a bad system if it would work, and it's only stopped working because I've stopped with all the updates and all the app makers and program makers have stopped with all the updates, and that's sort of why things have stopped working with it. It's not really the fault itself of the platform. It's just that they stopped with all the support and the updates and all of that. So yeah, I think a lot of us, having to use Windows 10 and the new Windows 11 just because of software issues. And got here a cup of coffee, of course. I'm needing that. Instant coffee today. I sort of haven't got round to making real coffee yet. That's another thing. I've got some real coffee thanks to you, Troy. So, it's a really big help here. And I don't know how long we're going to run here. Oh, Jamie. Hi there, Jamie. Great to see you. And I have dropped the link in chat if anybody would like to come up and say hello. Moon over Miami. Great to see you also. Oh, at work today. Yeah, you must work evenings or nights all the time, do you, Moon? Because yeah, you always seem to be at work when I'm live, and I generally go live when it's your evening, your night over there. So yeah, you must sort of work overnight most of the time, I think, my friend. Yeah. 4:39. Yeah, I'm sort of a bit stuffed up too with the times because our clock sprang forward last Sunday morning. So that sort of stuffed me up with the time as well. I know yours haven't fallen back yet. It really, really annoys me how they keep changing the clock. If they would just leave it at one thing and leave it there all year, it'd be much better. And of course, I'm not very good for the week after they change the clock forward either. Losing that hour of sleep doesn't do anybody any good. And I actually saw some statistics that car accidents and heart attacks increase by a huge amount in the month after they change the clocks forward an hour. So it's not doing anybody any good, but they just persist in doing it. And if they really want to do it, spring the clock forward an hour or 30 minutes. I heard somebody say the other day, which I thought was a good idea. And just leave it at that year round. Don't change it back. Just leave it at that and be happy with that and just let it at that instead of messing around with it all the time. But of course, they're never going to listen to us. And I'm sure governments do it just to cause disorder and unhappiness and whatever in the population. Because they know best, and we all know the truth that they all know bugger all, if you put it bluntly. But anyways, what's everybody been up to? We're not going to talk about those cretins so much. Oh, Hope for Life. Hi there, Hope. Great to see you. Really nice to see you, Jocelyn. Now that I've got this computer, I can do a few more of these StreamYard. Whatever I feel like it. Yeah. Yeah, probably yes, Troy, yeah. Cut the top of a blanket off, sew it on the bottom, and think they have a bigger blanket, yeah. Yeah, probably. Or probably only a government official or a public servant would think that, to put it probably most bluntly. I think that might be the better way of putting it. Because yeah, I wouldn't blame either somebody white or a man for doing that. I'd sort of say it's somebody who's a public servant, works for the government, or a politician. To put it bluntly, would do something like that. But anyways, for anybody who'd like to come up, I do have the link here in the chat, and I might just drop the link again and get that up, because an old daylight. Oh, Arielle Blue. An old Indian saying about daylight savings time. Yeah, that's a really cool saying. And yeah, now I know where the saying come from, Troy. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, some people just don't have the right smarts. I wondered if that was an old saying that come from somewhere, actually, Troy. Anyways, we hear. Yeah, I like the way the old Indian thinks. Yeah, exactly. Talking about old things. I was watching a video earlier. I think it was trying to think who it was from. Um, M&T Homestead, MT Homestead, or somebody or other. One of the channels who I follow. They had a video up. The 10 best movies from John Wayne, and it was a really interesting video. And he just put clips of all the different movies of what he thought was, or what they thought were the 10 best movies. And so yeah, that was a really nice trip down nostalgia lane. That video. And I actually prefer those old movies. The old westerns, but even you know, Clint Eastwood films and generally movies from before the year 2000 than what we see these days. Um, I haven't seen a movie for ages. It's been a minute since I've seen a movie or gone to watch a movie. Most of the times I hear about them, and they're not really about entertainment anymore, but they're just pushing some message, and that sort of turns me right off. And I'm not really wanting to go and see them and spend a lot of money to see them, because I don't really want to be told some message. I just want to see a movie for entertainment. Oh yeah, that's what Netflix is for. Well, yeah, Netflix isn't what it was good for either. I think nowadays that's what YouTube is for. To watch, to at least, and Rumble, of course, to at least watch stuff that you really want to watch. Netflix, I know, has some pretty awful stuff on too that they're sort of pushing as entertainment. So yeah, and yeah, plus it's a lot of money. So Oh, Hugo Homestead, hi there. Great to see you, CB. I do have the link dropped here, CB, if somebody would like to come up. Yeah, I think it is a waste of money now. I mean, I've watched it a few times. I've had a few friends drop me a link that I could go and watch it and just see what's on there. And a lot of the times, there's not really much I want to see on Netflix. So yeah, I'm better off sort of watching YouTube, and if I've got to occasionally, if there's a newer movie that I want to watch, or some big name TV series I want to watch there, I've got to actually pay for it. To rent the movie or to buy to own the movie, I'll just do that. It's all that's all fine. The big thing is though with YouTube, and I know it's a Google Movies does the same thing too. Google Play, Google Movies. If you buy a movie as opposed to renting a movie, you've actually got access to that movie forever. So I don't mind that at all. You don't sort of have to have a heap of DVDs like the old days kicking around, or even a heap of memory sticks to sort of save stuff. It's sort of just saved in the in the cloud on YouTube or, Google Play or what have you, and you just need to sign into your account to watch it. And interesting, but I sort of got a message that a lot of my passwords have been compromised for a lot of different accounts, and they've been found on the web. So I've been busy changing all my passwords. I mean, my YouTube one was fine. That was safe. Google and YouTube, that was safe. That sort of all through, the two-step process and all that, which you've got to have to be monetized these days. Oh, yes, all good, Hope. You can't stay long. Your son will be home shortly. All good, Hope. Thanks so much for dropping in here. I really, really appreciate it. We'll be going live through StreamYard tomorrow too, at about the same time, and that'll be a bit of a share some Bible passages, because the leaders of my home church group are currently overseas. So, I don't sort of have church for a couple of months because they're gone. So we're just sort of going to do a StreamYard every Sunday morning here, but of course Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening for you all, of course. Run a StreamYard for about an hour, and we'll just share a few Bible passages, and if somebody's wanting to come up and share their own, welcome to support. Oh, wow, did you become a channel member? Oh, wow, thank you so much, Troy. I really, really appreciate that. And I've been wanting some channel members, so I really appreciate that so much. And, of course, when we get some members, I'm actually going to hold some member-only draws where, we'll give away stickers or maybe a T-shirt, or, just give something away. So, yeah, double thumbs up for that one, Troy, and thank you so much. And that's really, really, really appreciated. And, of course, I'm going to have to make some more videos to go onto it and more posts. But I do have a tab on my channel for members. So, there's some exclusive posts and a couple of exclusive videos on there, and that's just for members. I'll probably, even if I have something that's going to be really interesting to everybody, I might even release first to members and then later to everybody else as well. Burger buns, yeah. I've got to have a look at that. Burger buns, meaning bread rolls for burgers. I do have some here sitting around here when I cook up another burger later. I'm going to have to make myself another cup of coffee too. I'll see where I've got some burger buns. I can show you what I mean by those. Super soft hamburger rolls. I'll be cooking up another burger later because the burger I had yesterday was really quite delicious. And of course, with streaky bacon, how can it not be delicious? I'm just getting some more water on to heat up. I need some more coffee. Yeah, I'll give you all a look at these. Still got two left. Give you all another look at these burgers I've got. They're rather big ones too. They've got to be, well, you know, they're not quarter-pound burgers. They're probably nearly half a pound burgers or a third of a pound burgers or something or other. They're bigger than quarter pound. Cook two up, and I've got another two to cook up sometime, and coarse ground brisket, what these burgers are made out of. So, you know, absolutely delicious. I was going to buy some Wagyu burgers, and that's thanks to you, Troy, those burgers, because they're expensive. But they didn't have any Wagyu ones when I was down there yesterday or the day before yesterday, you know, when I went live, whenever that was. But they had those ones that were expensive, so I went with those because I was really wanting to try what those are like. You know, generally I'm buying cheap burgers, you know, the cheapest beef burgers that you can buy. So, you know, good just to try some premium ones. Just waiting on my water to heat up, and I just sort of put some instant coffee into the cup, and you know, a bit of coffee mate, and go and put some sugar in and all of that, and just waiting for it to heat up there. Yeah, I've been working on some merch too, which should interest you all. I don't know if I can show you what I've been working on or not. It sort of works a little bit different on Windows 10 than what it did on Windows 7 with this StreamYard. I might just bring it up and show you some pictures, I think. Screen. Let me see. Actually, I'll see if I can bring that up and but really useful. It'll run some videos too. So I was really quite glad about that. Looking. Just see where the merchandise tab is here, or the store tab. Got all the bells and whistles on my YouTube channel now with monetization, so it's really quite useful having that. Present, so I think share tab. So I think that should window. So that works there. Just go and get this cup of coffee too, and I'll just see if that will come up. I want to see if it'll show the new ones here. I might have to go. This is just on the store tab, so I might have to go onto the me. I'd love, you know, New England area or something like that. Because I like snow and bright fall colours. I don't like things too hot. So, or even I know somewhere in the Appalachians would be quite nice as well. I don't really like hot weather. Once it gets over 85 degrees, I'm not very happy, if you know what I mean. So I think it would have to be somewhere in the north, Troy. Bear with me, I'm just getting my coffee here and I'll be over in a sec. Yowza, I've got hot steam rising from this cup. And then I'll see if I can get this merchandise up properly in the tab that you can sort of see what I've got. I want to show my new merchandise actually. Yeah, Florida's too hot for me, Troy. I find here in this location's too hot for me in summer, and it's not as hot as Florida, but it is hot, of course. So you know what I mean. Oh dear, I've got alerts jumping up here everywhere. Once you sort of open a tab or something, alerts seem to jump up everywhere. It's sort of funny how that is. Just seeing where I've got if I click onto Spring itself or Teespring itself directly, I've got to make some new for members, some new smileys too. But I know I'd put one up, and I've sort of forgotten how to do it. So I've sort of got to get onto that and work that out. We're just waiting on Teespring to come up, and we'll don't know if that's showing up in US dollars here or AU dollars. Of course, for you all, it should show up. If you go onto the merchandise store directly, it should show up in US dollars. Seeing what's going to come up here. Women's athletic. Got some new designs. That should be interesting for anybody who's watching here. I've got some men's in the new thing too. All for the guys, that one. The same design as the ladies leggings, but different background color, of course, because I don't know too many guys that would be wanting to wear pink like the leggings. Let's have a look at t-shirts and hoodies and that. I do have some cheaper ranges and some more expensive ranges. Like obviously the newest designs are the most expensive. Yeah, that'd be a big hit in California. Well, I'm sure they could go on to the ladies' range for that. Do you mean the leggings, Troy, or do you mean the men's jogger pants that I showed? But of course, if anybody in California is watching and would like the leggings, of course you could go onto there and order those. Of course, Teespring aren't going to be asking any questions on who's ordering. And yeah, I'm sure, we could all have a giggle at something silly like that. Yeah, I don't know how men would go with the leggings though, because they'd be a bit tight in the front region, I think, in the crotch region. That'd be a bit tight for men, I think. Just to tell the truth. We're all going to have a giggle at that, Troy. But yeah, I think that'd be a bit tight, there, just to put it sort of bluntly. But yeah, I've got a few interesting designs there. There's this one here. Put my mouse there and it's wanting to move around. Funny how that is. But like that's the back of this t-shirt. I do have some men's ones, the same design. But yeah, I have on the back here, which mightn't be very popular in California, that particular design, because I have a verse quoted there from Colossians 3:17. So, that mightn't be that popular in California, that particular design, I don't think. Probably be fine in Northern California, but not so much in Southern California or Mid California. We're talking about the LA or the San Francisco areas for those. Oh, I do have some bicycle shorts on that range too. But you probably laugh at that. I think those bicyclist guys probably don't have much left there because I've sort of damaged it with those bicycle seats. Men's bicycle seats all look very narrow and very uncomfortable. So they probably don't really have much left there because I've crushed it all through many years of cycling. I know we're probably getting a few giggles at that one. Women's hoodies and t-shirts we'll have a look at. I've got to get some more of those ordered myself, so that I can advertise my own merch. I need to get a drop shipper here because if I order here, they're sort of charging the Australian tax, and I don't really want to pay the Australian tax. So I need to get a drop shipper in the States. I could order and have it, we'll just say delivered to Jocelyn's home, for example, and then I pay the postage to deliver it to Australia or to send it to Australia, because I don't really want to pay the Australian sales tax, especially since I'm not ordering this stuff in Australia either. and it's not made in Australia. I think the Australian government can go and get you know what, to put it bluntly, they don't deserve the taxes for something that's not made in Australia or sold in Australia. Oh yeah, we've got alerts jumping up here everywhere again. Land's Promised Land. I'll have to go and watch that video later. Do enjoy their channel. But yeah, that's... I'll just show it in black, might be interesting. That's one of the cropped hoodies, which you're probably interested in looking at. That's the front. This is my newest design, so and that's the back. And of course there's full-length hoodies in that design as well. You know, for guys as well as us ladies. So you know, hopefully if somebody's watching that and interested, you can check that out. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, probably would, Troy. Yeah. Your crew would laugh you off the job and your boss would probably fire me if I came to work in bicycle shorts. Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's a good point. Oh, we got another alert jumping up here for Fowler's Makery and Mischief. The Catch and Cook Garden from Seed to Feed. Interesting. I'm sure it would have to be something a bit different because I wouldn't have thought Fowler would be, you know, a real big gardener, but I thought he'd be catching something or cooking something. So, you know, maybe he's got his slingshot getting the squirrels in the garden or something. I saw something very funny too about squirrels on a Facebook post. What did they call it? Tree chicken. So I had a giggle at that, and I thought, yeah, I need to make a meme up too to get a few giggles. So I'll show you what I've come up with, and you're going to have a real good giggle at that one. A real good giggle at that. But yeah, I hope it sort of shows up here. Yeah, time for some giggles. Don't know if that sort of showed up there. I should really close this and get it on the big screen because it's probably hard to see otherwise. So just go back to I don't know if that's really showing up, but yeah, the next food trend when SHTF dumpster duck canned in best quality bin brine. It's sort of the, you know, the same sort of vein as bin chicken and the like, I think. Giving everybody a giggle. Cecile Vlogs, Eagle Vlogs, great to see you. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming by here. But yeah, we're just sort of here to have a bit of a giggle and see who wants to come on and share a few stories and all of that. There's probably a few lives going on at this stage too. I know there's a few videos dropping with Premiere, so hard to say how many we're going to get here. And I was just showing a bit of merch that I've got on the store tab here on my channel. So, if anybody's interested, do check that out. There's all sorts of interesting tabs here on this channel. There's a membership tab for members, and of course we do have a member here with us today, TA Florida. Thank you, Troy. It's really wonderful to see you. And of course, there is a ticker running at the bottom of the screen if anybody would like to become a channel member. Membership start at $2 US per month. So any of you that wish to become a member, you're much, much, much appreciated. And there will be membership draws running from time to time where members can, win a sticker or maybe a t-shirt or something like that. I am also planning a worldwide giveaway collab, or at least where it's permitted. And it'll run very similar lines to what Gail Southern Living ran her collab. She had hashtag FallFest22 giveaway, and that ran, I think, in August and September from memory. It's only just recently finished. She had something like about 70 channels involved, so I was involved. Every channel made a video, and then we all had to pick a semi-finalist off of our video with the comment picker, and most of us gave a prize to the semi-finalist, something like a sticker or something. And we just passed the semi-finalist on to Gail, and all the semi-finalists went into a grand drawing. And of course, she had a grand prize winner, and the grand prize winner was picked out with a spinning wheel on comment picker. And of course, the grand prize winner will get a prize from every channel who's participated in. So they're going to get like 70 prizes coming their way. So I'm waiting on YouTube to pay me. I'll be sending an Amazon gift voucher to the grand prize winner. An electronic prize, because the cost of postage. So, posting something out gets a bit much. And of course, the grand prize winner will be getting prizes from 70 different channels, everybody who's participated in. And, they'll be getting like gift vouchers, and some will be getting channel merchandise. Some will be sending channel merchandise. Some will be sending some goods that they've made. So, 70 different types of prizes. So really quite wonderful. And I'm planning on doing the same sort of thing, which will be running in November. I'll be announcing it sort of the middle of this month or something, officially announcing it. I have Gail as a co-hostess on this one, so Gail's helping me on this one. And of course, hoping to get a lot of channels on board and to join in. And it's a great opportunity for channels to grow. I know just from being a participant in Gail's collab giveaway, I gained about 50 subscribers to my channel just by that as well. So, running this one, it'll be a great opportunity for everybody who participates to, maybe grab another 50 or 100 followers for your channel. And of course, being worldwide, there should be a lot of people wanting to watch the videos and enter and all of that. So yeah, it should be interesting. So everybody keep that one in mind. And of course, you know, I'll be giving away a prize or two in that one too. And if we get a few more channels involved, they'll be giving away a prize or two. I see Dustin's dropped a new video, so I've got to watch that a bit later. I think that dropped during the night for me, so yeah, I'll be running that a bit later and having a look there. I haven't sort of seen him in one of my lives for a minute, but the time differences sort of make things pretty hard, and I think he might have been pretty busy with some other stuff too over, you know, the summer months. I mean, talking about summer for all you guys, of course. As yeah, he hasn't sort of dropped that many videos in, you know, in the last sort of 3 or 4 months. So he's only just started dropping a few again in the last month. So I think he's been rather busy too, by the sound of things. Anyways, I should drop this link again and see if anybody wants to come up. Really lovely if we did have some subscribers come up here. And I don't know how much longer we'll run here. Probably not really that long, that much longer. You know, 10 or so minutes, and then we'll drop things off. I'm going to have to visit the bathroom too, so just bear with me as I do that. Should open the door and get some breeze blowing in here since it's a bit warmer today and not absolutely pouring like it was yesterday. And of course, you know, the weather here is warming up. It's about middle spring here. And so, you know, summer will be coming soon enough. I left the milk out, so I better put that into the fridge before I forget about it and the milk gets hot. And while chat's pretty busy, I'll do that, and then I'll go and visit the bathroom. I'll just have a quick look at chat and see who's come in. Oh, yes. I thought you'd been really busy, Troy. Yeah. Oh, yes. Operational security. Yeah, that's fair enough. I totally understand that. Yeah. Um, yeah, you can't sort of record it, you know, because certain things your boss wants to keep in house. Yeah. And yeah, I better come and see who's come on. Got to make some soup later too for Gail's cozy fall soup collaboration. Oh, hi there, James. Great to see you. And I'll have to see if you've got any new drone videos. I did see one a couple of days ago, I think it was. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I know how that is. Troy, yes, that's true. We've actually, when we set the dollar signs on our videos, we've actually got to click a checklist on that. I know I've got a few viewers too that are wanting to know some more about editing. So now that I've got StreamYard working, I should really see if I can get a video up on how to edit for a few of my subscribers or followers or viewers that don't really know how to do that. I should really make a video on that now that I've got a computer that will run such a video. I've still got to get the editing program on this one though, so it'll be a minute before I get one of those up, but it would be quite interesting for everybody. So yeah, James, what have you been up to? I probably need to get a new webcam on this computer. And I'm still setting this one up. I only just got this computer yesterday. It's not a new computer, but it's better than what I had. It's 8 GB RAM and it's running Windows 10. Whereas what I was using beforehand, running Windows 7 and only about 1 or 2 GB of RAM. This was what I was trying to run StreamYards on beforehand. The battery's done, the battery's shot, so I got the battery in the freezer. I was reading somewhere, if the battery's no good, you can put them in the freezer for 24 hours and it will sort of give your battery a reset that it should be able to charge. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's what I used to use for StreamYard, a HP Mini. And it wouldn't run StreamYard anymore. It was Windows 7. And of course, all the different software updates and that, it just won't run things. So I'm going to put this onto Facebook Marketplace or something. See if I can get the battery to work. Oh yes, the GoPro 11. How's that work, James? I did look at GoPro, but I ended up getting the Pocket 2, DJI Pocket 2. And I sort of use that thing for most of my filming now. I'll just go and grab that because I'm sure you know what that is. So yeah, I'll just grabbing all that, and I haven't sort of got the clamp out at the moment, unfortunately. Otherwise, I could sort of show you the setup with the clamp and the power handle and all of that. I need to buy a spare clamp because I've got the clamps that are sitting on the tripod. I know this will interest you. I've got power handle. Yeah, the only thing that sort of put me off GoPro was they're sort of wanting you to pay the subscription service for GoPro to use it properly. But like that's your power handle. It's got a little tripod on the bottom that you can also get rid of. Ulanzi power handle, and you screw your clamp onto that. I've got my clamp screwed onto my tripod at the moment, so I need to buy another clamp. I need to buy a couple of clamps, really. Useful to have. I'll just show you that on the bottom of the tripod. That's your clamp that just sort of screws onto your everyday screw setting, screw hold, whatever that's on the top of your tripod. That's a Manfrotto tripod I have that I use quite often, and so I've sort of kept the clamp onto that because it's useful. And of course DJI Pocket. And I use a phone as a viewfinder. So you just sort of click that here like that. All right, so you don't need the app for that. But yeah, this is basically what you have when you sort of use your phone as a viewfinder. And it gives you the joystick on your phone screen also that you can adjust your gimbal. Oh yes, that's cool. And then I have that goes into the bottom here, my Rode shotgun mic. It just clicks into the bottom. Of course, it does have an internal mic, but if I can sort of click in an external mic, things sort of work a lot better. I want to get some wireless mics too, some Rode wireless mics, but you can just sort of click that on there with your tripod with a cold shoe and have your mic all set up. Yeah, nice mic it is, yeah, and definitely quite useful. And of course, if I had my clamp, I'd be going with my power handle at the bottom of that. And, your mics that have clicked onto that as well. and then I can just sort of walk around and record like that. Great for when I'm walking around the forest or whatever. But yeah, the little Rode mic there does give a pretty good sound quality, so quite useful there. And of course, those bits and pieces are all thanks to channel supporters and super chats and all the like as well. Everything that I make out of YouTube sort of goes back into YouTube at the moment, but that's all good. Yeah, so James, what sort of gimbal did you get? Did you get a DJI or did you get one of the other brands? Oh yes, the media mod for the GoPro, which has 2 mics on it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Maybe I should I could get similar for my Pocket too as well. Oh, the Inky Falcon Plus gimbal. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. I know there's a couple of other brands who make gimbals, so it's interesting to see who else makes them. We're probably all most familiar with DJI's offerings, the Osmo and the like, but they're probably the most expensive too. As I have seen some of the other brands are cheaper, but whether they're as good or better or nowhere near as good, I don't know. Oh, it's nice and has a battery that I can charge the Hero with. That's interesting. So would the battery be like a power handle on your gimbal? Oh, 175. Yeah, that's cheaper than yeah, definitely cheaper than DJI's gimbals, yeah. I know you're looking at about $300 and up for DJI, so yeah, that's cheaper. This is one of the small power handles, but I think I might get a bigger one as well. I know the DJI does have power handles, but they're more expensive than these. Ulanzi power handles are probably a bit cheaper. Yeah, a power handle type thing adds 9 hours, yeah. Well, this is a small one. It probably adds about 2 to 3 hours. I want to get a bigger one when I can afford it. This is, I think it's about 5,000. 5,000. What the measurement? The same as what they quote. Your phone batteries. But yeah, I'd like a bigger one. There's actually a 15,000 one I saw somewhere. It's about 3 times the size, but it'd be just brilliant. But like this, you could put your phone in, give your phone a charge or whatever too. Your power handle is basically just a power bank, but just in a a handle shape and has one of those little screws on top that you can put your clamps onto and cold shoes and whatever. but definitely I'm wanting some more of these things. They're really quite useful. But yeah, if you want a power handle that seems to be quite good and not spending a lot of money, yeah, probably look at Ulanzi on eBay and the like, and Amazon, because I know they're definitely cheaper than the power handles from GoPro and DJI. The DJI sport cameras. That's interesting. Is the sport camera, is that a bit like the DJI Action? So I don't know if I've seen that one. There's a DJI Action one. The current one is modular. That you sort of it's an action camera. It's sort of got your lens piece with just the screen on the back, and then you can sort of click on extra batteries or extra viewing screens and all sorts of things with that. Would that be the similar sort of thing? I should I should really get that up and have a look here, and you could sort of tell me if it's the same one. I might just open Google on here and we'll just see. DJI Sport, and yeah, we'll Google that and I'll show it on screen. You can tell me if that's the one. Oh yes, the Osmo Action 3. Yes, I know the one you mean. Just we'll bring up the Google page that I got. That's showing the that's showing the prices here. So interesting. Don't know if I've got the right put that onto there. That should be the right one. I think. I don't know what shop that's on. Moser, I don't know that one, but it's definitely looking a lot cheaper than what DJI are on those pockets. GoPro action camera Hero 11. Yeah, that must be just the because yeah, that looks pretty cheap, so it must be just the camera, not sort of all the extra accessories. Yeah, that's really bloody cheap. This thing that I've got highlighted, definitely cheaper than the DJI offering. Probably not as good. Yeah, this is cheaper. Yeah, this one's cheaper than the 11 that's quoted, but then it's got the extra screen module, so that's probably why that's more expensive. Always interesting just to see what the extras are. Yeah, $800. That's about what these things cost with the creator combo for your Pocket 2. Yeah, they are good. The Pocket 2. Yeah, that's what I've got here. And yeah, they certainly do give a really good video quality. And of course, the internal mic, as far as internal microphones go, isn't that bad, but definitely a lot better when you hook one of these up to it. Makes sort of all the difference. I'll get rid of sharing this. Probably not really too much more there that you haven't sort of seen already. Moser Action Cam. I've never heard of that. I'll just click on that. We'll just see what that is. I've never heard of that brand. There's another brand I've seen that have brought these pockets out, but yeah, they're all sort of copying. They're a copy of the dog booting you out of the van. No, I don't think I've seen that one yet. I'll have to look that one up, James. I saw your most recent one. You're using the drone. I think it was above. Thinking what it was above. I did comment on it. So unless you've got a new one since then that I've missed, that's got buried in alerts. I'll have to check your channel and see. I should have a look at that. Yeah, just looking at this one, I should 549 Moser Moen camera. It does sort of seem like it's got a lot of the same features as the Pocket, but whether it's as sharp as the Pocket, I don't know. It mightn't be as sharp as DJI's. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Troy. We'll see you later. And really, really much appreciated everything you do, my friend. Really, really, really much appreciated. I'll just highlight that one. Your newest video there, James. I'll just get that highlighted on the screen here. I'll definitely be checking that one out later as well. Dog kicks me out of my own van. Yeah, I've just got it up here. We might as well run that, and everybody do check out James's channel there, and check that video out. I've just got it highlighted here. I do have a lot of people who come back and watch my lives later, so do check that out. And yeah, I've got the link. James has posted the link here in the chat, so do check him out there and show his channel some love. Well, we've been going an hour and 20, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes, and then we'll cut it off here. I'll just drop the link here again. If anybody would like to come in and say hello on StreamYard, I'll drop the link again. I'm going to wish you, Troy, a lovely weekend since your battery's about to die. And thank you so much. And it was really great to see you. Yeah, that's fair enough, James. You have to go to bed too, work tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably getting late for you. What time where you are, James? Trying to think of, are you in Ontario? I think trying to remember what province you're in. I know you're in Canada. I'm trying to think what province you're in. So what time that would be at the moment. And especially if you've got to wake up early for work, it can make things pretty interesting. But yeah, we're going to let things run. Oh yes, Ontario, yes, just outside Ottawa. It's almost 9 p.m. Yeah, and especially if you've got an early start tomorrow with work, yeah, I totally understand that. Current time here, 11:52 a.m. So just coming up to midday on Saturday. Oh, well, yeah, 5 a.m. comes early. Yeah, well, no wonder you're thinking of going to bed soon. Yeah, 5 a.m. is bloody early, to put it bluntly, yes, and too early for me. Far too early for me, 5 a.m. But then I'm not a morning person at all, to put it bluntly. And especially when I sort of spend half the night sort of interacting with everybody on YouTube, running the watch later list, and trying to comment and put some thumbs up on everybody's videos. Yeah, your latest videos just run through, but I'm going to watch it again later, James, and get some thumbs up on that one and some comments. So be running that one again later. Yeah, thank you, James. I'm going to be back tomorrow on StreamYard at much the same time, starting much the same time, but I won't be sort of setting the dollar signs on that video. We're going to share a few Bible readings and a few texts, and if anybody would like to share some devotions, that sort of thing, it will be really, really good. And my home church group, the leaders are actually currently abroad. Just left early this week, so I won't sort of have church for a couple of months. So I thought, well, if I'm not going to have church for a couple of months, I might as well do a bit of an outreach and have a few people just share you know, a few passages and messages of the Lord, and I'll run that through StreamYard, and of course, only people I know and trust will come up on the panel, but you know, we'll have hopefully a few people who'd like to come up on the panel and just share a devotion or a reading or something like that. And of course, you know, a really, really great opportunity for, you know, a bit of outreach and just, you know, sharing the word. But really, really lovely to see you, James, and so happy to see you come up here and say hello in the chat. Once again, a big, big thank you to Troy, TA Florida, who joined as a member of my channel. Oh, LP, hi there, LP. Great to see you. Yeah, we're sort of getting to winding down. You know, another 5 minutes. We're going to sort of call it a day for the live stream here. And of course, I must sort of think about my lunch, of course, because it's coming up to midday. So thinking, oh, what do I want for lunch? But anyways, you know, that's what it is. And I know there's a few people, you know, running live streams and got video premieres on at this time. So I've got a few I've got to catch up with too. Yeah, good morning. Yes, still good morning here for another 4 minutes, and then it'll be, you know, afternoon. As yeah, we're just about to midday here, 11:56 a.m. Time flies when you're having fun. And I've got a new computer here, and it seems to be running StreamYard quite well, although I'll probably need a new camera. Well, I've probably got a blurry lens on this camera, actually, if I clean the lens off. I'll just grab a Q-tip and clean the lens off, and we'll just see if that gives better video quality. I didn't even think of the lens on the webcam here, so you know, if I give that a bit of a wipe off, it might sort of make a better, clearer picture. Just rubbing a Q-tip over the lens on the webcam. I probably should set up an external webcam. Would probably work a bit better too. Webcams, I know that, you know, built-in webcams aren't really that brilliant on these things. You know, what's this? A HP the Pavilion is the name of the laptop that I've got here with Beats audio. Wow. But yeah, I just got this laptop secondhand yesterday, so I'm still sort of setting it up. I didn't sort of have much luck with what I had with my other old computers. I wouldn't sort of run StreamYard, so got another laptop for running StreamYard and YouTube stuff and the like. Most of my live streams I sort of do using the phone and filming. I actually use this for most of my filming. It's a DJI Pocket 2. And of course, you know, the Rode microphone and all those sorts of goodies to, you know, make YouTube videos. Anyways, we probably should cut things off. I'm wanting my lunch. I'm going to be back tomorrow and well, been running an hour and a half, so your current time, I'll be starting that probably like 2 hours or an hour and a half, before this current time, but tomorrow morning. And that'll be via StreamYard, and hopefully we can get a few people just to share some Bible passages and devotions, and just to share the word of the Lord. So it'd be really, really great to see a heap of people there. Anyways, I'm going to thank everybody for coming on here. Take care. God bless. And until next time, bye-bye.